Okay, I am back. Kitties are fed and happy. Do not believe how fast they eat. No, if you have pets, maybe you know. They're not free feeders, which means I don't leave food out all of the time. They get fed specific meals. And so that tends to make them eat really fast when food's out. Obviously, I need to switch out some of the stuff I have in here. I need to get a lunchbox. It's not that hard. I should make a lunchbox now that I can. Alright, so we need to make another carpenter to put the biomass in to make the paneling. So let's do that. Alright, what do I got for bronze? I need more bronze. I only have 6 ingots. Constantly needing more materials, and it's a long way off before we'll have any kind of remote access to storage. So we'll have to do this a lot, or learn how to organize things better. What other thing did the carpenter need? It needed even more bronze. I don't think I can do that yet. Oh, I guess I can. Can't I? But I would need to then make a remote. I don't think you can do a remote storage scanner, can you? Yeah, no. I don't know what the Art Tools one is. How about that? Let's go that way. So I'd still have to go up and down to my storage room. Alright, so we'll get this going. I do not know how long it takes to make bog earth. Into peat. Oh, we have some peat. That's good. Look at all the peat. Well, I'm not finding it hard, Dem. Alright, how many do you have? 12. Okay, let's smelt that for some ash. Which, unfortunately, you know what I should really do? Is make one of these so that I'm not wasting the peat. Copper. I can make it and hook it up to my power, and then I'm not wasting the peat to get the ash. Okay, I'm here for why? I don't know. Okay, bronze, we need to make the sturdy casing, and we need some copper. I was looking around to see if I had any in the walls. Up and down, up and down. I think copper's up higher anyway. Yeah, this is all iron, tin. How much copper do I already have done up? Okay. And I'm pretty sure I have some downstairs as well. I need to make a piston. Do I already have a piston? Let's see if we have copper in here. Yo, I got plenty. Plenty of copper. Alright. Bronze. We need to make the sturdy casing. And that was for another carpenter, right? Yeah. I've already got in my inventory. Alright. Now I still make it. So there's the carpenter work with the biomass. Now let's make the peat-fired engine real quick. We need to make 2 copper gears, which will require... I don't know. Is it number 1? Nope, it's 4. What is it, Hermes? We just got a new refrigerator and oven today, and they're black compared to the white ones that we had before the apartment complex replaced them just to consider it an upgrade. And our new oven has a glass so you can see inside the oven, but it's also highly reflective. And I think Hermes is talking to his reflection. I've caught him 3 times so far just meowing at the oven. So I think he's actually talking to himself. How many of these we need again? 2. We have everything else now. Yes. Alright, so let's look this up. Are you kidding me? Didn't I just... Where is he? Hermes, honey, I'm busy. I hear him. He is close enough to be moving around. I wonder if he's up there. I don't know. Whatever. Alright. Pete, redstone. And I put it here. Yep, good. There we go. It will make ash and power. If we're using the power, I think. So that might be a challenge. Hermes, honey. No, no. No, 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 no. And let go with the claws. Oh. Okay. So, me and Hermes are screaming now. Let's go consume some power somewhere. Ow! Ow! Watch it. Your claws are sharp. Hermes, honey. I love you. I really do. Let's make some sand. I don't have any granite, otherwise this would be running. I don't even think I have enough coal. I could probably make... Let's see what I can do here. Consume power. You've never had anyone say, oh my god, I need to do this so that I can consume some power. So that I can get ash, right? All because I would really like some energy storage. It must be a lot faster if there was not a Hermes in my lap. We'll make some syngas. Oh. I bet that was a Hermes too. I wonder how long it's been like that. Thanks, Ed. Where are you coming from? Yeah. Oh, seriously? No, we're done, Hermes. That hurt. Alright. So, let's think about this here. I need to make that carpenter yet. But if we're gonna set this up as a quote-unquote mini factory, one, I'll need space, but I'll also need then to supply it with plant balls and fertilizer to make the biomass. We won't need to do the fruit juice method, and we'll need to supply it with wood pulp and ash. Goodness. Okay. Wrapping my head around things. Let's get some more peat. Put some more bog earth down. Okay. No ash yet. It is not a every single time result. I'm assuming that if you were to put it in a furnace, it would be every result. Which ashes is this stuff? that seems like such a waste when you can get power out of it. To be honest, I bet I would get enough power to do these machines. This wouldn't be highly demanding as far as my need for it. Let's make that carpenter. We only have 4 bronze. I have a carpenter. No one said, hey, you've already made the carpenter, Winry. So this needs biomass. And we need the dye and the wood pulp. So start with that. We need to go get red, blue, and yellow. Yep, red, blue, and yellow dye. Which, yeah, probably gonna need to get into bees to consistently get the dyes. That I think would be my only consistent. I'm going to find you wherever you are. You're driving me nuts. I bet he's up there. Well, in any case, let's go find how many of these this makes. This makes one recipe makes 4, and 4 will make us 1 greenhouse glass. So that makes 4 greenhouse glass. So we'll be able to make eventually 4 capacitors. Eventually. Is it night or day outside? Looks like it's daytime. Let's grab a rose bush that I know I've seen. I think the rose bush is over here in the forest area. Let's grab you. Yep, rose bush. Alright. Not you. I'll take you. Turn you into bone meal with this rose bush and make dye. Alright. And then let's grab some lapis. I wonder how far down the trek dye bees are. Usually they are, Suncat. They actually recommend 5 to 6 gigabytes of RAM. Some packs you should be able to run with 4, but this particular pack, not possible. Okay, let's get this down. Make some more. These and that. The wood. This ugly woodwork. Okay. The recipe for the paneling is wood pulp, bottom, ash top, wood in the middle. And then the dyes, blue here. Let's see if I've got any ash. I got one. It's enough to create the recipe. Great. So this will give us 4 camouflage paneling, which means we'll be able to make 1 mana glass when we have mana. So we've gotten started in being able to make greenhouse glass. In fact, let's just craft the greenhouse glass right now. There we go. Okay. Great. Feel good? Did all of that. You just watched. We made a simple bog earth peat farm. We made biomass out of IC2 plant balls in a fermenter with fertilizer. We made ash using the peat fired engine. All of that to get the glass we need to throw into a mana pool that has mana in it that we haven't made yet to make mana glass. All to make a basic, not even to make it, to do this step of a basic capacitor. So I'm going to hold off on that because I think I have no clue actually if the endoflame recipe, nope, that is the same. So we could make a little bit of mana to make a piece of mana glass, probably tonight. But what I'd like to do is do the Empower setup, which I'll get the book, because you need to make the Empower plus the pedestals, and you need to make 4 of these pedestals. So double battery, which I've already made one of for myself, so I know that's a pain in the butt to make another one. And casings, a display stand, chiseled quartz, and regular quartz. Okay, and then an advanced foil. Let's see if that recipe is the same. It is not. It has a single battery, so that's nice. I won't have to make a double battery. Some steel casing and some steel fence. Alright, steel we can do. Void crystals. Well, there's our next problem. We need to get into Mekanism first before we get into an Empowerer, because I don't have any Mekanism done. So it looks like I'm going to need to do the Metallurgic Infuser. We need to make osmium in order to do this basic control circuit. Osmium will require the arc furnace. Well, so we won't be getting any further tonight in that for sure, because the arc furnace is not an easy recipe. Okay, so that is our next step. Our next step is to make a Mekanism, or make the arc furnace. Let's put this old root in there that I collected. I'll put that in there too, why not? And see, my thought is to make some mana. Oh, we can't make mana, guys. Anyone who knows Britannia knows in order to make mana, you need to collect mana, and we cannot collect mana because we do not have a mana pool. And to get a mana pool, we need to make living rock, and to make living rock, we need to make greenhouse bricks. Well, we know how to make the camouflage paneling now, so maybe we should do that. We're going to need to do the camouflage paneling recipe twice, because we need 5 blocks. So let's get the bricks going. And then I will need to start looking into all of the blocks I need for immersive. Let's see if I have an immersive engineering book down here, or if I have it upstairs. Doesn't look like it. I know I had to, and I've misplaced one of the books. Let's go around to the strainers, see if I have any clay. I do. So we'll do a block of it. That into bricks, and we'll go see if we have any more ash. We have one. Hermes. Okay. Alright, so almost there's the amount of bricks we need to make the... There we go. And now we just need 2 recipes of camouflage paneling, and then we'll be able to make the greenhouse bricks to do the living rock. This might take a bit though, because I'm not using a lot of power. so while I'm waiting for more ash, let's go make an endo flame. And I'm wondering if an endo flame has been nerfed even more in this pack than it has been for Britannia in itself, since it's now the gateway flower. Gosh, I hope I have the petals I need. Brown, red, and light gray. Good, good. And I'm gonna need a seed. Alright. And it's 2 brown. There we go. Let us put it over here. And then we need to do some more wood because I need to make a spreader. Let's see if that recipe is crazy. Nope. Wildwood bark symbol. Okay, good. That's not. The rest is regular living wood. The normal recipe, they just added that one. Okay, so let's get that going. Let's go up and get some flint. And gold. Flint. Gold. Have some space in my inventory, but not a lot. Let's get some of this stuff just thrown in here. Alright, so we make a mana spreader. I need you. Oh, it's wildwood bark symbol, not a regular wildwood symbol. I need to make bark. So let's go get another piece of flint. I should have looked at that closer. And now I hear skellies here. Don't know where they're coming from, but they're close. Downstairs. Can I grab? In this pack, it is very easy to forget what you were doing in a short period of time, and then it's also easy to get lost. You know, it's probably because it's in order to do this, you gotta do that, to do that, to that. It's not as straightforward since you're mixing mods. That's what it is. You're mixing mods. I need to bind it because I placed the flower first. There we go. And let's go see if we have another piece of ash. And while we're up here, let's see if I have any granite at all. Oh heck. Yes, I do. Did I grab? I grabbed one. A little stack, please. Alright, so let's make some fluoride compound. Hardcore darkness sucks. Did you install Optifine, Sungak? It actually helps with the dynamic lighting, which is what I use so that I can stream it and not have to worry about it. Although last night's stream was a bit painful because someone didn't sleep. They were AFK while I was adventuring. Alright, so we can do our living rock here soon. Probably need to make some more plant balls. Let's do that. I may have to make 2 wheat farms because I've got one that I need the seeds for the squeezer, the industrial squeezer from Immersive Engineering, and then if I'm going to use one for plant balls too, I don't think I'm going to have enough in order to do that. Yeah, right, Dem. Dark steel helmet with night vision. Alright. Yeah, like that is easy. I'm sitting here rocking my diamantine stuff and my black quartz. Alright. We'll have our first bit of living rock. Let us make sure that a mana pool is just living rock. It is. Okay. Good. I could have made a diluted one. Well, that's nice to know, because I use diluted ones when I'm using a lot of Botania to control how much mana a certain thing has, because you don't need a gigantic pool for every single function. I could have done this. I don't know if you can make mana glass with the diluted one, I'm not sure. And then again, they could have disabled all crafting from the diluted mana pool in this pack. Who knows? Mana pool. Let's put this stuff away that is not needed. Oh, I needed the wand. Alright, and now to see if I have regular coal. Good. Okay, So it's going to make some mana eventually. And if you don't know, normal Botania, and like I said, I don't know if they've changed it in this pack, the Endoflame no longer consumes the fuel in the same amount of time it would in a furnace. It is half the time. So you don't want to stick with Endoflames because you don't get nearly as much as you used to. That's been nerfed. And I do not know if this pack nerfs it any further. I don't know that. Alright, yay! And we can already make our mana glass. Fantastic. Okay, so we can do that part of the base capacitor. Now we need to work on making an arc furnace, which requires power as well, and I do not have power in the room that I want the arc furnace in. Everything's better than Endoflames, Ed. Endoflames are the entry-level flower now. It's just like a coal generator from any mod that has power gen. I didn't think you could cook Biscuits of Fortitude with the Endoflame. I don't think you can. And Biscuits of Fortitude are the mana cookies. These. Unless there's something else, which I'm pretty sure it's these. So they fill up your hunger completely. They fill up your hunger completely. You could be down all the way, you eat a cookie, and it's all the way full. And you get full saturation as well. They're highly saturating. Highly saturating. Do I even have a Lexica? I might not even have a Lexica. Well, they won't do the poison effect. Alright, so that's the same. So let's do that. Good deal. Well, I think it's in here. Whatever. There's my other book. Alright, so here's what we're going to be working on next. And yeah, I don't know how long this is going to take. But it is humongous. I'm just going to watch it build. No. Required materials: 1 cauldron, 14 steel sheet metal slabs, 8 steel sheet metal, 6 steel blocks, 5 steel scaffolding, redstone engineering block, 10 light engineering blocks, 5 heavy engineering blocks, and 27 reinforced glass bricks. A lot of steel. And I don't have a lot of steel. So we can slowly put the stuff together that we need. The good news that I like about this book is that when you have it in your inventory, it tells you that you're fulfilling part of the stuff that you need. Aluminum plates. Of course it has to be aluminum. don't remember if I can get twice the amount. I can. Okay. So let's make the cauldron first. I need to do some iron mining in order to be able to have enough to make the steel I need. So put that in there. I was using one of these chests, I believe. Yeah, I've got a tiny amount of stuff. Let's put that in there. Let's move. Put that strainer in. We'll do that. And the arc furnace is going in here, right? I think there'll be enough room. No, maybe not. I might need to put it. Are you wanting to automate it, Ed? Because the lava gen flour is complicated to automate. One of the easiest ones, do you have a lot access to gunpowder? It doesn't say how big this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do the entropinium, it's easier to automate. So this looks like it's 5 by 5. If that's the case, it'll fit here just fine. It's easier to automate and you get a bunch of mana from it. The entropinium, the trick with that is that you need to make sure that the flour is completely empty before you detonate more TNT around it. And the mana spreader should probably be empty too, because otherwise you're going to have a buffer ending up in the mana spreader and your timing will end up being off. So the fastest mana spreader you can make and the best timing system, as long as you give it enough gap for the time that you need to blast the TNT, should work. There we go. Battery. I've been in here numerous times. Look at he's down there. I'm not going down there. Although it sounds more like he's up there. Alright, so let's do... I need to make this. I don't have this made. Unless I want to do it in, like, in the cast. I can do it cast. I don't know why I smelt it already then. I can cast it in here. Please don't make anything alloy. Dang it, it's alloying with the copper I had in here. Oh, yes. Because that's the way I roll, right? Okay. Yeah. 3 more. Hi, Goof. Don't have any more copper in here, do I? And this is... Dang it! Alright, so I need the plate cast. Aluminum, I need 7 of these. Cauldron. Yay! The satisfaction of seeing this little check mark feels good. Now, 14 sheet metal, steel sheet metal slabs, and 8 regular sheet metal. Alright. We need to do this recipe twice. We need 6 plus 8, that's 14. I need to do 14 steel sheet metal, which is out of steel plates. Okay. See, I don't have dawnstone plates in order to make the plate cast for the metal former. I don't think I can find it in here. Yeah. And the only way to make it is with this setup that I haven't tested since I set it back up. Can you remelt dawnstone? Because I have ingots in here somewhere. Yeah. And if that is the case, I could... oops. Just do this and... well, something's happening. Let's find my plate stamp. Do I have that? Oh, I do. Okay. There we go. I realize that that won't be everything. Yes, Ed. You gotta start somewhere. Okay, so then we have that. of pattern? Can it be a blank pattern? Yes, there we go. Alright, so we have a metal press plate maker. And this is not the permanent place for this machine. This is just where it's currently living. So now I'll be able to do the steel plates here instead of in the Tinkle smeltery. How much cobble? I have plenty of cobble on me, so what we're going to do is just collect. I'm going to take care of Sungak's a little bit of OCD and collect any of the iron I see in the walls and floor of my rooms. Just the iron, though. Yeah, one thing at a time. I'm going to make the arc furnace first, and then I can worry about making the electrodes to actually make the arc furnace work. There's some open space down here. Let's go down here. We'll collect this stuff. You could do more bees. How far away are dye bees in the whole process of things? Specifically red and blue and yellow to make the camouflage stuff. So if they're not very far in the process, I might end up doing some of that. Not today, but soonish. Red and blue are first. Oh, thank you. That's good to know. That's not bad either if it's only second tier. Alright, so down here, and check these rooms for iron. Kind of makes sense since those are the mixed colors. Yeah, but I don't want to use lapis for my blue dye. It's hard enough for me to find it. It might be all... Well, and I don't know if I'm going to need a setup either. I just wondered if that is something that I could do relatively easy. which sounds like it. There's some granite over there I'll be collecting eventually. That was copper. Alright, so this way. Collect the iron in here. More iron. More iron there. It's not so easy to reach that far away though. There we go. Let's not leave that or something will spawn there. It's down this way that I was starting to make another tunnel. Nothing. Okay. Alright, so we did collect some iron. We'll go ahead and get this going in the crushers so that we can get the iron made and get it in the blast furnace. Iron, iron. Okay. Alright. Here in case I want to set that up again for some reason. I think I have enough coal coke. Yeah. And I need a whole bunch of slag. So that'll be good. I want to make concrete. So as a floor material, especially in our testing chamber, in our testing floor, I want to have concrete. Well, let's see how much slag I have when I'm done first, Ed. Alright, let's throw some more flour, some more coal with the flour. Because, yeah, I want all of this to be concrete, and then this is going to be the iron caution tape. Because it'll be like the grayish color. And if the traits are the same in this pack as they are in other packs, Immersive Engineering Concrete does not allow mob spawning. Which means things could have a little bit of a spooky dark look, especially with Hardcore Darkness. Could have a spooky darkness to them, and I wouldn't have to worry about mob spawning. So the granite we collect. That looks to be about it right now as far as iron is concerned. It's so loud in here. This isn't what I was supposed to make the stuff. 4 for 4. How many do I need to make? in the blast furnace. And steel plates. That should be the 8. 14, okay. 14 slabs, I don't have 14, I have 12. One more set of sheet metal, we get to go there. So that's gonna be wild. It's a little loud in here. Yeah, and this is gonna take a while too. Let's do these just so I can get my 8 slabs. Oh, use a stuttery. Oh. Okay. So that gives me the cauldron and the sheet metal slabs. I'm working on the regular sheet metal, of which I need 5 more. Steel blocks. Is that just blocks of steel? As in 9 ingots steel blocks, or is that something special? I'm going to assume it's just blocks of steel. Those are cool. I think there's no way I'm using that colored caution tape, even though that'd be cool. So we need 18 for that. No, steel block 6 times 9. Steel scaffolding. I have some rods. I'm not sure where I put them. I should probably find them so that I can use them up. Let's go see if they're upstairs in those junk chests. I have 1. There's a little bit more steel. Okay. So, this is going to take a long time, and I won't be able to do it tonight. But let's see if I have enough to make this steel scaffolding. How many do I need? 5? Don't think that was enough. There we go. So that was too much. Because I didn't pay attention to how much each recipe makes. Redstone engineering block, light engineering block, heavy engineering block. I have a heavy. Oh look, I have more steel scaffolding that I didn't have to make. That's okay, I can use this for building. Okay. So I need requires what? Oh, that's right. Oh, good. I'm glad I have one Dawnstone ingot. Iron plating. Redstone and iron. I need a lot of that to make the engineering block. Boy, we have a long way to go, fellas. Okay. Well, that is going to be it for me this evening. We got the arc furnace partially started. And I suppose we could put down a couple of these blocks where I'm going to have them. Scaffolding, slab, cauldron, slab, slab. One, two, three, four, five. There we go. And it's like all slabs, and then I need steel. Which I don't have. Steel, slab, 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 steel. Those ender minis. Bet that's what that was. Come on. I clicked the wrong buttons and now I can't get it to go. There we go. Slab, slab, slab. Steel. Those look different than them. Okay. I really wish this had a visualization tool like Britannia does, and I think there's, you know, Blood Magic has it now too. Okay. And that required one of those blocks and then more scaffolding blocks there that I don't have. Or what are these? Sheet metal. Okay. Oop, I'm in the cauldron. So that's all I can do at the moment. I'm only doing one layer at a time. Yeah. Alright folks, that's going to be it from this evening. I hope you enjoyed watching me. We got quite a bit accomplished, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. We did get biomass set up for forestry so that we can make the greenhouse glass and the greenhouse bricks, and so that we could progress in Britannia. We now have some mana, so we will be able to do that. And we are working on our arc furnace, so woo! Have a good evening, folks, and I will be back on Saturday. Take care. Good night!